Unknown request error. Oh, let me see. All right, Ed, you got a question about Star Wars? Hey, everybody, welcome to the live stream. I sometimes go silent for long periods when there's nobody in the chat, not thinking that these things actually get archived and uploaded to YouTube for people to watch later. So I'll keep talking, even if it seems like I'm all by myself. Just getting one more cup of coffee before I get started here. All right, warm-up time. We're in Fresco. Adobe Fresco. I really should watch some tutorials on this, because this is a pretty neat program. Alrighty. Something like that. Let's go with the basics. All right, still nobody in the chat, but I should keep talking. Or, since I don't monetize these, I guess I don't have to be super concerned about copyright. Hey, everybody. So, Alexa, continue. When anybody pops in here to say something,
that evolves in unexpected directions and dramatically increases productivity. The third stage is a mature, enormously useful product that still changes and produces new business models,
Alexa,
but not at the rate.
Rewind 5 minutes.
We must understand the depth of the crisis coming in two critical sectors of American life: technology and education.
Sorry, I'm having trouble playing the book.
All right. All right. All right, that was Rose. She just finished her English teaching gig for the day. She's going to rest for a bit, and then she's going to join us here on the live stream. Oh, let's see. Still nobody watching? Is this thing even working? Let's double check. Restream. All right. Offline, offline, offline. What's going on? Now they're online. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And okay, still waiting for somebody to join me. All right, all of this together. Let's do some wet media over the top. Let's blur all that out. Come on. Wake up. There we go. No, it's not blurring the dots because I'm doing it on a different level. Yes, that's why. Different layer. Haha, level. Let's do something like that. Yeah. All right. Nice. What is all that? I don't know. I do not know. Come on. I don't like that line quality. What else we got here? Better. Yeah, that's kind of neat. All right. All right, who is this dude poking his head up here? Let's start again. It's kind of looking like a predator mask now. It's not what I intended. Still nobody here? Is this thing even on? Check, check, check. 20 minutes and I'm the only one here? That seems unlikely. What happens if we go to YouTube and look at my studio page? Channel dashboard, latest live stream performance, multi-streaming with restream. Yeah, it's not looking good. I don't know if I'm actually live streaming. Don't know how I could tell. According to OBS, I am streaming. Oops, something went wrong. Try reloading the page. Ah, alright. Hooray, the chat is waiting for new visitors. And there's 2 people here. So, who's here? Parker's here. Haha. Hey, Parker. How you doing? So you won't hear that question for a couple minutes, probably. I'm told that the live stream option with the least lag or the least latency is, I think it's called burst. And I just have not followed through on that piece of information to find, to open an account there and add it to my list. All right. Big muscly dude. Parker says, I have been here for a while. Yeah, I was looking at the chat for latency smooths out buffering too. Oh, cool. Good point. And there might be some buffering because I'm uploading a big video right now. It might be cutting into my my bandwidth here. Let's see. That. How about the brush pen? Come on. There we are. Oh, not that. Good God. Edward Casimir was in chat here. Oh, well, he was on Friday. I've seen no evidence of Ed's presence today. So, Parker, do you have any suggestions for subject matter? In the second hour, I have to work on Geb stuff, but in this first hour, I'm just kind of messing around. All right. I was wondering, do you think of yourself as doing art while also streaming, or streaming while doing art? I guess it depends on how many people are in the chat. Mostly it's been me streaming the process of drawing. But if we get a lot of people in the chat and lots of questions and it's more of a directed discussion, then it would be, I guess, more streaming while doing art. Alrighty. What is this weird pompadour he's got going? I have no idea. But it needs to be bright red, I think. Or just 50-50. You know, I'd never considered the question before you asked it just now, but yeah, I think it, whoops. Oh well, I'll go with that. Yeah, I think it depends on what's going on in the chat. How many people are asking questions, making suggestions, things like that. I'm uploading a video right now that features Rose and in voice and cartoon avatar, and I'm gonna get her here in these live streams more often in voice. And I was just looking at my audience composition earlier today. Here, let me show you. Okay. Currently 1,607 subscribers. Hope you can see this. Go to channel analytics. This is pretty funny. Wait till you see this. Oh, wait, this is what I want. Audience. So, here's my audience. Whoops. 97.1% male, 2.9% female. And my biggest audience share is people 45 to 54, so basically Gen Xers. I have a Gen X audience with a few boomers and a few millennials, but mostly Gen X, like me, so kind of the invisible, forgotten audience. And of course, half of them are in the US, but this is what I find interesting. Add all these top 5 together, and they don't come anywhere near 100%. So if we look at the full graph, for some reason it's showing me the Philippines, even though there's 0. Anyway, let's take this back over to the other monitor, and we'll continue here. Come on. And how about the rest of this dude? What color is he going to be? How about, how about that? Make him like that, and come on, cancel. Parker, did you ever see the British TV show called Utopia about a... Well, I don't want to say what it's about because you don't really discover what it's about until like the third or fourth episode. But we'll say it involves involuntary population control. Well, that is me, Generation X. Yeah, yeah. Nice, Cartoon Rose. That will be interesting. Here, I'll give you a preview of that. Well, actually, no. I'm just going to keep drawing. You'll see it pretty soon. All right. Let's see. Let's just do that. And this is all fairly laggy today, which is new. Just need to pick a brush and stick with it, I guess. I've not seen that show. Well, then maybe you'd be interested in watching the Amazon remake of it. So Amazon Prime Video, they're pushing it heavily now. It's the first thing I see. I see a big banner for it when I log in, and I have no interest in it because it's clearly the show I've already seen, just remade with American actors in an American setting. And the original was so good, I don't see much room for potential improvement on it. So I don't have much interest. You ever see the Charlie Brooker, before Black Mirror, he did a limited series called Dead Set. And it's basically the zombie apocalypse breaks out in and around the set of the Big Brother show, and you get actual former Big Brother contestants and celebrities, playing themselves in it. And I just saw on Netflix there is a Brazilian, Portuguese language remake of it. And for reasons I can't explain, I started to watch it, and it was dumbed down. But otherwise, it was, beat for beat identical. It was the exact same show, but it wasn't as smart. So I didn't stick with it. No reason to see an inferior version of something I've already seen. What do we got here? One thing about streaming is that there's a certain momentum, so longer streams are better in order to build up a momentum. Also, time of day is important. Your streaming time is not when a lot of people in the U.S. might be able to see you. Yeah, I know that. It's just the thing is, I don't draw well at night. Drawing is a first thing in the morning activity for me. But yes, I realize that streaming at night, particularly since I'm on the East Coast, like right now it's only 6:37 in California. 6:37 a.m. I've been enjoying The Boys. Yeah, me too. Good show. Man, this most recent episode was a barn burner. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 go the heads. Yeah, the main value of this live stream so far has been just keeping me honest about how much drawing I do every day. Because it's real easy to do none. Zero. All right. I'm back with freshly microwaved coffee, piping hot. Took a sip, set it down. Now it's going to get cool. Yeah, Mandalorian. Can't wait for season 2. Have you heard about the antics of Pedro Pascal on set? Apparently he wanted more time with the helmet off, and he was asking Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, and they both said no. No, this is the way. The character wears the helmet. Period. So Pedro Pascal, he left the set, and the set for season 2 is a closed set. You know, the actors live in their workspace basically, and so leaving is a big deal. Hey, Les Zek Wolkowski. No, you say. Mandalorian is good too. Oh, okay. You're saying here's the lag. So you haven't heard about Pedro Pascal's antics on set. Anyway, he asked Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, the two basically co-showrunners. Jon Favreau is the top seat, and Dave Filoni is like his Padawan, like he was with George Lucas. And they said, nope. You knew when you signed on, this is the way. The Mandalorian wears the helmet. So Pedro Pascal left the closed set and went to, I think, Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm and, said, hey, I want my face on camera more. I don't want to be just a guy in a suit. And the word from on high was, no, not doing that for you. And so when he went to go back to the set, or went to take his complaints back to the set, the creative team on site just said, you know what? We have body doubles for you. We don't really need you. Why don't you just go away, stay away, and you can do your part in the voice acting booth later. So that's the story. I don't know how much of it is true, but it comes from a variety of sources. Oh. How big is that? Oh, too big. Okay, you know what? I think this is laggy because I have too many programs open. So let's close Photoshop. Oh, but since you're all here on the stream, I'll give you a preview of Cartoon Rose. Let's see. Let's pop this over to that screen. That didn't look right. There we go. So as far as you know, that's what she looks like. And while there's obviously not much detail there, I think it captures her personality. Maybe not captures, maybe reflects. Partakes of. There, I like that. Makes sense. The story of the show has to be the priority. Exactly. Exactly. And, Pedro Pascal, what was his big role before this? Game of Thrones? I mean, who is he to try to, dictate terms? But I think that's his fear. He doesn't, he's a young actor. His career is just getting started. He wants, he wants FaceTime. He wants people to know his face, not just his voice. All right. So Leszek Walkowski, where are you? I don't want to say who are you, because you are who you are. But I know where Parker is. In broad geographical strokes. I mean, I'm not tracking your movements, Parker. Don't have the capability. All right. I'm getting bored with this thing. Any requests for subject matter for next drawing? Poland, right on. I hear good things about Poland. It's a hopping place. I mean, that was before the pandemic. I imagine things are hopping a little bit less now. Naked lady? Easily done. Millennial from Lublin. All right. So you've been listening for a while. You caught the generational discussion. Let's see, rakes. Come on. What's going on? There we go. All right. Yeah, enough of this guy. New document. There's no pandemic. Mass delusion. Say more about that. I'm certainly open to the idea that the pandemic has definitely been blown out of proportion. A disease with like a 99 point something survival rate should not shut down the global economy. I had a grandfather that was Polish, says Parker. All right. What do we want our naked lady to be doing? Got to keep it fairly safe for work here, so there'll be no genitalia or interaction therewith. Right, I'm looking for the paint bucket. Drop it in. There we go. All right, here's something I like to do. It's easy to do in digital. It's hard to do in traditional media. Is start dark and then build up with lighter tones. You can do it with the rake that I was already using. So with rake pressure. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Okay. Well, the lag has not improved. See the naked lady yet? Come on. She's there. Believe me. She is there. All right. Let's see. Okay, I see her. You streaming on YouTube means that the stream is no longer ephemeral. That's okay. I don't like creating ephemeral media. I'm a Gen X. I'm one of the people who don't like 4chan because of the systemic anonymity and lack of reputational lack of reputation, for evaluating somebody's, whether or not you want to read somebody's content or take it seriously. I think the 4chan term for my attitude is I'm a, what do they call it? Trip fag. It's all about me, man. I gotta have my reputation. Gotta have my, what's the word I'm looking for? Gotta have my enduring reputation, my enduring brand that is me. Alrighty, a little darker, and let's get rid of these rakes, and actually, come on. Go to ink, brush pen. Alright. What's the most difficult thing for you to draw? Environments, rooms, vehicles, horses. Horses are very difficult to draw. They tend to come out looking like big dogs. Horse anatomy is very different from human or canine anatomy. So horses, I would, if I was going to draw a horse, I would definitely seek out reference from the first go. I wouldn't even try to do it without looking at a photograph or a chart, like an illustration of, an illustration of horse anatomy. Not somebody else's drawing of a horse. The only time I would use somebody else's artwork in that respect would be if it was meant like an anatomical rendering, not a piece of art. 0. Oh, that sounds like Rose. The trick to drawing a horse is to start from the end. Which end? I've heard that before, I think. Alrighty. Come on. There we go. Do you do portraits or caricature renderings? Sometimes. I've done some political cartoons. I don't write them. I don't come up with the concepts. I have somebody else who, from time to time, when he runs a political organization, and whenever he needs a particular comic strip or political cartoon, he will, call me and describe it to me, and So I've done likenesses recently of, what's her name? Probably the next president. Kamala Harris, Dick Durbin, Mike Lee. These are all senators. I mean, not particularly famous people. Maybe she's inoculating logs for mushroom cultivation. Well, a little late at this point, but maybe. Maybe she has some spores up in her hair, and she's going to shake them out into the growth medium. All right, how are we doing for time? It is about time for me to switch over to Clip Studio Paint and get to work for real. Get rid of that. All right. Okay. Rose says she'll be here in a few minutes. Oh, and RLESE. Real Life Exchange Southeast. That's what it stands for, right? Or, where are we again? Restorative Lease Engagement, says everyone. RLESE, welcome aboard. Okay, enough of this naked lady. Actually, that was more of a naked woman. I'm not really sure how to convey the lady part of it. All right. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'll just leave it there for now. All right, Ahsoka. I was drawing Ahsoka before. I'll continue with her for a few minutes. Let's see. What are we going to do here? How about that? And let's... Nope. Screwed that up. Oh. All right. Just do it one little piece at a time here. Let's see. Do you draw the woman of your dreams? Did you draw? No, I just drew some generic woman. No, not the woman of my dreams. Let's see. What do we got here? I wonder how long the time delay lag is. Let me know when you read this, and I'll send another comment right after you read this, and I'll time the time discrepancy. All right, that was at 10:07. Parker writes, I would not have guessed that show boobs would be something in this type of stream, but I guess it's almost a constant of internet streaming. Is it? I don't know. I think it's a first for this stream. But hey, don't let anybody ever say that KMO don't respond to the audience requests. I see. Way over there. According to NIST, my official time is 10:08:43. My clock just says 10:09. I can double click and see if I can get the seconds. 10:10 and 3 seconds right now. Alrighty. Oh, it is a 13-second delay for me then. Well, Ed, you're just a stone's throw from me, man. You might even be overhearing me, just, acoustically. Leszek's over in Poland. Those electrons have further to go. All right. Still waiting on Rose. I don't think that one needs to listen to the entire stream. But thank you, Ed. Thank you for that. What am I doing? All right. Yes, and my real last name means hedgehog. Oh, I suspected Casimir is from Casimirez. All right. I mean, put it on 2 times now to be sure that you are as current as possible. We all live asynchronous lives here. It's all good. All right. I might just start over on the color with Ahsoka. While I'm here, I will pop in and give her a right arm. Ink. Oh, yeah. Let's do that selection. Yeah. Oh, wrong layer. Wrong layer. All right. All right, let's see. Okay. Sure, save that. Okay. Easy and Ed. Where'd it go? So this is a 3D model that I got from the SketchUp 3D warehouse. I didn't make it. I have tried to contact the creator of this model on many occasions, and apparently he doesn't check his messages. All right. So that'll be Joyce and Derek. Oh, there's a call. Be right back, everybody.
Hello.
Ready to be on the live stream?
What? Sorry.
I said, are you ready to be on the live stream? I hope the answer is yes, because you are.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know. Hey, everybody.
I'm just gonna say hi to.
Anybody have any questions for Rose? She's here.
I can already hear myself.
Oh. Let's see. You'll need to mute your stream, I guess. There we go. Oh, I've missed some comments here. Apologies, I'm too loquacious for my own good. Recommendation, try it and see if it helps. I'm behind in the chat. What do we got here? Oh, wow.
I'm hearing myself.
Wow, look at all that. All right. I thought you were kidding, Ed. I'm trying to be helpful, Les. I have my Star Wars question at the ready. Okay, Ed, what's your Star Wars question? I do not wish to distract the maestro with this topic anymore, Les. Apologies. I'm too loquacious for my own good. Recommendation, try it and see if it helps. Yep, I'm on 2 times now. Ty. Excellent. Do let me know if it brings you closer to the present. We're all in the present, Ed. It's helping. Interesting that you came up with that solution. She sounds hot. Well, I gotta say, you are correct there, Lezek. I have a little familiarity with SketchUp. I was thinking of going back to it to mock up a shed my family wants me to build. Good on you, Parker. I've kind of given up on SketchUp. It's beyond my ken. Let's see. Where did I program undo? Direction pad up. There we go. Nice. Except I might as well have just used the what's the word I'm looking for? Lasso. Hey, kitty. You got to get on in the action, huh?
So, what is this you're making?
This is a conference room where the Geb characters have weekly meetings. And it's going to be one of the settings for the next Geb comic strip.
Oh, okay. Why am I late? Hi, Parker.
Let's see, she'll have the coffee in this hand.
How's it going, Parker?
Parker says, I have a question. Why? Oh, well, she had to work. That's why. And Ed, what's your Star Wars question, man?
Hello to Ed also. Hello, Ed.
And we have a new participant in the stream today. It is Leszek Wolkowski from Poland.
Leszek.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Hello, Leszek. From Poland, huh?
That's what he claims. Let's see. She's taking notes. That's how they know she's not real.
Oh, okay. Leszek.
Leszek.
Come last.
Oh, with an SH sound. Nice.
Les. Okay. Hello, Les.
Joyce needs a bigger head. What else we got? What do you think? Let's see.
What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah, I got to catch up here. I've been looking away from the chat. Here we go. The original Star Wars is said to be George Lucas's idea of Japanese samurai in space. Well, he did borrow a lot from Akira Kurosawa, yes. Parker, it's going well. Let's see. Ed. So I want to see the script for A New Hope, set in feudal Japan with samurai. I think it would translate well and be fascinating to watch. Samurais in space. I think the plural of samurai is samurai. Samurai in space sounds like a good title to a movie. Yeah, a direct-to-video movie. What do you think, Kamo? Well, Ed, I would recommend that you watch Kurosawa's Hidden Fortress, and then decide if you think a new version of Star Wars set in feudal Japan is still necessary. I think you'll see a lot of the familiar elements in that film. All right. Everybody see Joyce taking shape there? All right. Recommendation received. Actually, I'd like to watch it with you. I haven't seen that film in a couple decades. Rose, are you familiar with the films of Akira Kurosawa?
No.
He is a very famous Japanese film director. He did a lot of historical films, samurai films. And George Lucas borrowed heavily from Kurosawa films when making Star Wars. He also borrowed heavily from Dune.
I love samurai movies.
Oh yeah? What are some of your favorites?
Forgot the title. The one with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is in a samurai movie?
Yes, that's
Oh!
samurai.
Wait, was it 13 Ghosts?
No.
Why guess when I have the internet right here?
Yeah, I'm searching.
"47 Ronin" was the name of it.
Yes, that one. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm sure that one borrows from Kurosawa as well. So you've never seen Seven Samurai?
No.
Never seen Yojimbo? Or Ron?
No, but I used to watch a few documentaries about Japanese samurai.
Mm-hmm. You know, there was a mini-series that was on PBS when I was a kid called, it was an adaptation of a Michener novel. Starring Robert, gosh, what was the name of that? This is driving me nuts. Shogun was the name of the series. And watching that when I was a kid made me want to go to Japan. It's probably one of the reasons I did end up living in Japan. But it's about this Portuguese guy. He's the captain of a ship. He ends up in Japan in a period when the Japanese were not allowing outsiders to come into the country. And he gets embroiled in, local samurai politics and power struggles. So Parker was making a suggestion about the timing of these live streams. He says, this is probably not a very good time to attract a big audience, particularly since it's, I'm 3 hours ahead of the West Coast. So when I get started at 9, it's only 6:30 in the morning in California. So if we're looking for an audience, it would probably be better to do these things in your morning and my night.
My morning.
Yeah.
Particularly what time?
Probably just reverse it. Like 9 a.m. for you, 9 p.m. for me.
So 9 p.m., 9 to 11 p.m. for you.
Oh, I can't imagine drawing at 11 p.m., but I've done it before. Did you ask if I'd be okay with that?
You can start at 8.
Yeah, that'd be better.
10.
That'd be better. Definitely.
Yeah, Parker makes a good point.
I have lost the chat again.
Your timing.
Yeah. Restream says, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Well, awesome. We got a gold cup. Look at that. Oh, and it gives me the option of tweeting it. I'm going to do that. Whoa, I've received 100 messages today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for your participation, for showing up, for asking questions, for making comments, all that good stuff. Okay, close tabs, close. Here we are. Where is Rose? Rose is in, well, the Philippines. That's probably about as specific as we want to be, I think.
Yes, we have the 12-hour difference.
Yeah.
Exactly 12.
True that. So Rose, I tend to be a little too free with personal information. So I'll leave it to you to keep me in check and not reveal anything more than you want revealed.
There are some interruptions in the line.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get that.
Oh. I said I tend to be a little too free with the sharing of my own personal information online. So I just want to warn you about that and invite you to keep me in check if I'm revealing too much.
Okay. So far it's okay.
Hey everybody, is there a new video for me on the Out of My Head channel? I started uploading it before I started the stream here.
Did you? Okay.
I wasn't necessarily assigning that task to you, Rose, but if you're the first to jump on it, awesome.
I can check that.
Great. Okay. So there's Joyce.
I think not yet. Usually I would get a notification.
Oh, a notification.
Let's check. Yes. So far only this streaming.
Okay. Well, I will.
From Out of My Head.
I will look into that.
Or maybe not yet.
Yeah. When the live stream is over, I'll look into it. Let's say that's her right foot and her left is crossed over. I'm going to move it up a bit. Yeah. Hold on, I will look, says Parker. Parker, I also had the suggestion that longer streams are better because of the momentum aspect. You know, that's so interesting.
Also longer than 2 hours?
Yeah. Parker, why don't you say more about that? Like, I see creators that I follow, like...
How many hours do people usually hold live stream?
I've seen Rike do up to 3-hour live streams.
Oh, wow.
I tend not to watch them, though.
But I suppose it's not every day.
No, not every day.
I suppose it's...
Like, I watch a channel called Midnight's
You're
Edge.
doing every day.
Yeah, the drawing is every day, and we can do the occasional longer live stream, I suppose. Maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe it would just be a talking live stream and not a drawing live stream. Although I might as well use the time. Okay, and Derek. Let's see. Oh, a gold cup. Ha ha ha. It really is literally on the other side of the globe. Yes, we have 12 hours between us. So for me it is 10:38 a.m. and for Rose it is 10:38 p.m. That is the truth. It actually makes scheduling these conversations pretty easy.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't have a chair. He just has this ball that he sits on. All right. All right, let's go to a new layer. And we're going to call. Any guesses what this next layer is called? Actually, I can't really. I can only ask you. You're the only person listening in real time. So it's called Sketch. New messages in the chat. What do we got? Ed says, Ed Parker, do you have any connection with the famous pen company? Oh, Les asks, how did Head meet Rose? Okay. Well, Head is KMO. That's me. And I've just put up a video. It's, I guess, still uploading right now that describes exactly how we met. Let me check on that upload. 34 minutes left on the upload.
It's okay.
Yep.
Let's not spoil it.
Not spoil it? Okay. Les, tune back into the channel in about an hour and you'll see a new video. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Rose?
He can watch the video.
Yes.
I mean, listen.
Yeah. So we'll not spoil it at this early date. Although Ed knows, and Parker knows, they can spill the beans. All right, I think Derek is ready for ink. It's just Joyce who needs a little fleshing out here. Okay, out of the corner of my eye, I saw.
The chat is updated, but the video is frozen.
Oh, is it? Uh-oh. So,
And
that could be because
when I
I'm...
refresh,
Yeah? What happens when you refresh?
yeah, then I see a different image.
Huh. Well, I'm uploading a video, so it might be compromising my own bandwidth here. Or it could be bandwidth issues at your end.
It's probably why the lines, the line would be interrupted every now and then.
Let's see, what else we got here? Not that I'm aware of, Edward. Oh, I'm behind. I'm behind on the chat. How to hit meet Rose. From streams I watch, people come in and then they might not keep watching, but leave it open in another tab. So your numbers do go up and it's seen by more people. Parker says, not that I'm aware of, Ed. I heard my family is related to Goodyear, the guy that invented vulcanized rubber and started the company. Ed says, I'm very grateful for vulcanized rubber, as am I, let me tell you. It may have saved my life many times via winter tires. Or any tires. I mean, all tires are vulcanized. I think this new video involves a major and extra special reveal. I feel like I'm eavesdropping on a secret society meeting. I did that once. Yes, looks like we're about to invoke the spirits and sacrifice our victim here. Let's see. You are a member of this society. Yes, if you found this live stream, you are a member of our secret society. Ed will show you the handshake. Why thank you for that? Oh, why thank you for that, Ed? What are the perks? Good question. Good question, Les. What are the perks? You know, people who support me on Patreon, they get some...
I'm in it.
Yeah, since you're in it, you need to be cut in on those perks, right? You need to get your share. So, Parker, Ed, any notion on what the perks are of being in this society?
Yeah, let's hear from them.
I see live stream as something that... Yeah, I read that. Okay. My fitness band is telling me I've been sitting too long. It's time to get up and do some exercise. And I have to tell the fitness band, sorry, now's not a good time.
Oh, Ed says you get direct access to KMO's Galaxy Brain.
That and $2 will get you a cup of coffee. Alrighty.
And Parker says, I see live streams as something that people come in and out of, and not something that all the people watch all of.
Yeah, I think he's right about that.
These are some of the dynamics.
Galaxy Brain.
Galaxy Brain.
What, just a galaxy, not a supercluster? All right.
That says Galaxy was the name of a nightclub I used to go to.
It was epic.
It was epic.
Epic.
Galaxy.
You know, when I lived in Kansas City, I was when I was growing up there. Well, I was an adult by then. I was 21. There was a club. I worked as a bartender in a sort of trendy part of town, and there was a club. I forget what it was called, but it was super cheesy. I mean, its decor was all pink, and their bar stools had heart shapes on them, and it was not my kind of place at all. But once a week, they had a dance party called Club Piranha, and they played all the music that I just loved and loved to dance to. And I would work at the bar, and I would get off from my shift, and like toward the last hour of my shift, I'd start drinking, because I could drink for free at the bar. Get a really nice buzz going, and then after work, go on over to Club Piranha and just dance my heart out for a couple hours. Actually, I guess I would have to bail out of work a little early for that. All right, we're almost ready here. Almost ready to get to the ink. Let's see. Ed, you had a bunch of kittens when I was at your apartment in 2009. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Jace is on the live stream. Hey, Jace.
You're so loud.
Rose, you want to explain who that was?
Just want some attention.
Don't we all?
My nephew.
I mean, come on, here I am doing a live stream. Obviously, I want attention.
Live stream. Live stream. Live stream
All right, we're moving to ink. Layer. Come on.
Sorry, my door was open.
No. I think that was a bit of entertainment. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, so for Club Piranha, they would hang black drapes over everything pink, except for the bar stools, which still had the pink hearts on them. But, they just made the whole thing as black as possible, as dark as possible, and then they played, hard driving music that I was really into. And some of my best dance floor memories are from Club Piranha. All right. It was epic. This is the typo of KMO story you can hear nowhere else. Piranha Club. Club Piranha. It's definitely Club Piranha. Tripped on acid at Club Piranha more than once, that's for sure. Okay, ink. Black. Come on. There we go. Right size? Nope, too small. Get that. Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. That's what's going on. Okay. How's that? Oh, all right. There we are. What else we got here? I learned the unwiseness of keeping unneutered pets in an urban apartment. Oh, yes, there were many kittens. There were many kittens. Are any of those kittens still in your life? Or have they all moved on? New messages. What are some of your favorite songs from that time? Oh, okay, good question. Things that come to mind from the dance floor: Stigmata by Ministry. Even though it's very light and poppy, it's a great dance song. Love Shack by the B-52s. Music from the Sisters of Mercy. There's a song called Dominion that they played a lot that meant a lot to me. What else from that period? Some stuff by The Cure. Stuff by Bauhaus. I don't think they'd ever play Bela Lugosi is Dead because it's it's too long of a song. Well, maybe they did. Any Love and Rockets fans in the room here? That was the late 80s, early 90s I'm talking about. That was Love and Rockets was my jam at that time. What else we got here? Ed says Chime by Orbital. I like Satan by Orbital. Did they play Nitzer, Ebb, or Ministry? Yes to Ministry. Okay, so here, Les. I got into Love and Rockets, into one Love and Rockets song I remember. Okay, so search for Stigmata by Ministry. Or My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. So how about Daisy Chain for Satan by My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. Sushi and the Banshees. Oh yeah, also music from that same period. So Peekaboo. That's a great song. All right. Rose, you keep an eye on the chat for me? Any questions I haven't responded to?
Sorry, what?
I said, are you keeping an eye on the chat for me?
Oh, no. Oh, Ed says I have a synchronicity to report.
Oh, go for it.
Parker. And Parker has a question. Did you pull on flat finger nail polish?
I did not ever wear nail polish, but I was a bit of a freak in other ways.
Ed said, in the last stream, I asked, is Buddhism still cool?
Oh. No, I think Buddhism jumped the shark probably back in the early 90s. I think Hinduism's doing better than Buddhism these days in terms of effect on the American psyche. All right, so she's got one foot bigger than the other. Let's shrink the bigger foot.
Then that evening, CBC Ideas show was Buddhism and Science, a doomed romance. Have you seen it?
I have not.
What do you have to say about that? Buddhism and Science, a doomed romance.
There was a trend, I guess back in the late 80s, early to mid 90s, of people publishing books that were attempting to reconcile quantum physics with so-called Eastern mysticism. And there's a lot to mock in those books. Let's see. What am I doing? No, not that. Oh, I've erased the underlying construction. I don't remember how her legs are supposed to hook up to her feet. Jewish is still perceived as cool, although Islam is gaining adherents. Perceived victimhood is, interestingly enough, a strength. Christianity started the steamroll the same way. I notice an upsurge in interest in Greek Stoicism. Well, yeah, now is a good time for Stoicism, for sure, because there's so much we can't do anything about. Let's see. Oh, once again on the wrong layer. Ink layer. That is the bane of my existence, is all these layers and drawing on the wrong one.
Ed says, I noticed an upsurge in interest in Greek Stoicism.
Yeah, I was just commenting on that now is it's a good time to get into Stoicism. You know, the Stoics, they basically endure with good nature that which cannot be changed. And right now there's just so much that, you know, we as individual humans can't really do anything about. Come on, what's going on here? There we are.
And Parker says Joe Rogan is into Stoicism, I heard.
Oh, well, then it's definitely hot. If Joe Rogan said a good word about it, buy shares immediately. Hey, it's 11:02. Guess what, friends? It is time for me to pack it up. Let's see. Let us save. Just put this under. Hi. Ed says, no! Yes, I'm afraid it is time for the stream to end. Maybe Parker's right. Maybe 2 hours is just a warm-up. Maybe we should do 6-hour streams. Ha! Not. I'm going to do some long streams in the next couple days, though, because I do have a lot of work to do on the comic, and I will... Why not? Might as well just stream it. But for now, going to OBS Studio and